Jason, what are your thoughts on controversial YouTuber Logan Paul?
I mean, I know he's suing a controversial, to him, YouTuber, CoffeeZilla.
That is true. That is true. He is doing that, but we're not talking about that today.
Okay, what is he in the news for now?
We're talking about how Logan Paul's prime supplier is suing the energy drink company for $68 million, accusing it of cutting ties as demand cratered. There's a lot to unpack here.
There really is, because I thought Prime was pretty popular in terms of like the drink. But I mean, they're always sponsoring different events. They're sponsoring like a lot of like FIFA stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're like boxing.
He's always promoting it too.
Always promoting it. I think he's sponsored KD.
Oh.
And that's why there's a whole other, there's another lawsuit being held against him because the US Olympics are suing.
Oh, they are. Yeah, there's for, what is it?
Copyright infringement?
Yeah, for copyright infringement, saying that it like
they can't say some certain terms that
yeah.
they've been using.
Yeah.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about this because the Supplier of Prime range of energy drinks, co-founded by Logan Paul, a controversial YouTuber known for posting some controversial content about Japan, is being accused of promoting a series, accused of promoting a series of crypto scams, which kind of like, we talked about a little bit earlier. Is being sued by because the beverage company is saying that it cut ties when demand for the once red hot drink cratered and owes at least $67.7 million. So there is a lot to say about this, and we'll get into like, I guess, the business side of this. But before that, if you like interesting content like this, consider subscribing. We put out interesting content like this all the time. We have a library full of videos just like this. So I'm pretty sure there is one in there that you most likely will like. And if you'd like to join us on this journey, consider subscribing. Okay, so the thing is, Refresco, a beverage bottling giant that has 14,500 employees, according to its website, says in a lawsuit that Prime Hydration breached a 2023 contract in which it committed to ordering a minimum of 15.8 million cases or 222 million bottles annually over 3 years, totaling 55.5 million cases cumulative over 3 years. In exchange, Refresco invested in an exclusive and custom production line for the drinks, which required a large upfront expenditure and considerable investment of time, including production, line downtime. Yeah, so there's a lot.
Well, the thing is that if you look at it from the business perspective, as we were talking about, the Prime drink, at least if you're looking from their side, people were going and losing their minds. Like, kids loved Prime. Like, they couldn't keep it on the shelves because people were buying up Prime bottles to then go and then resell them in school for more money because people had to have Prime. And it was so like ridiculous because in South Park they had a whole like episode or like short, like maybe not short, but like a segment about how Prime or had like control over the kids, and it was like a status symbol to have Prime bottles.
It is crazy because, like you mentioned, I was hearing a lot of like UK kids are always like buying Prime, and you couldn't keep it in stock in stores. So this is a very big turnaround. It's like a downturn.
Because it's everywhere. Because you go to like Walmart, they have it. To any major like retailer, they have Prime.
Yeah, but if you think about it in this way, yes, all those places do have Prime, and now it's fully in stock. Yeah, Costco has it.
Costco has Prime,
but now it's fully in stock all the time. Yeah, that means that they're probably not selling through it.
They're not moving the product enough.
No, they're not moving the product enough. If the demand is cratering, and they signed a contract, they need to get those. They need to get those orders in, and
I'm surprised they're not doing any like discounts or something, or like some sort of I mean, they have like limited edition flavors or like special edition stuff, but I don't think they have done any like promotions in terms of like reduce pricing or something like that.
Yeah.
Because so I mean, if they need to move more product, they just need to reduce the price.
Yeah, so the thing is, Refresco accuses Prime of failing to order the required amount during the first year of the contract. Incurring a penalty payment. The penalty, which isn't specified in the lawsuit, could be repaid at the end of 3 years if the company were to order the 55.5 million cases in total, the complaint said.
It's a lot of Prime.
It is a lot of Prime. At the same time, it's like, if they committed to this, like I mentioned, they have to order it, or if anything, they should have. Yeah, or they should have gone through and noted it's like, or communicated with the supplier to reduce the amount of Prime they're going to be needing, and then because the supplier went and created like
production line,
or
more capacity to fulfill this order, which was a significant amount of.
Because of the
cases.
Yeah, because the contract stipulated how much they were going to be ordering.
Yeah, the supplier, once they have the contract in hand, can then, it's like, okay, we have some legal document saying that we are going to receive a minimum of these things, if not more. So at that point, to meet the contract amount, they have to go increase capacity. So it's kind of a weird thing where, like, they needed the contract to increase the capacity to get to where Prime needed. If they just gave their true numbers or the true like intended like volume of sales, they might have been fine in terms of like what they were selling. And they might not have needed to expand or whatever else.
Yeah. So the thing is that in November of last year, Bloomberg reported that the company was profitable and on track to surpass $1.2 billion in revenue.
This is Prime, right?
This is Prime, yeah. Okay. The thing is that the original agreement with Refresco made in April 2023 was based on the high demand Prime was experiencing at this time, the complaint said.
I feel like that was when they first started selling it too, though. Wasn't it around 2023 or 2022? Oh,
Paul launched Prime with his fellow YouTuber turned boxer KSI in January 2022, and the energy drink was a huge success thanks to the series of marketing stunts, big name sponsors, and a few limited flavors. So supply couldn't keep up with demand, and resellers, some of the playground, like you mentioned, were reselling the drink at markups. So it is. Yeah, but by 2024, sales of Prime Beverage were falling well below defendants' expectation. Refresco's lawyers said in a complaint, adding that while the decline was partially seasonally, it also involved fading social media buzz.
I mean they kind of see where it's coming from. It's like a seasonal thing, probably because it's like, oh, it's not during the school year. Yeah. Not going to school.
But then at the same time, you think about it, it's like they were looking at if this is the case, that they were looking at a point in time when their sales were really high and they expected that to continue.
Yeah.
But that wasn't going to be the case, because realistically, you would just keep on, you would bake in like some downtrend that's going to be happening. But it doesn't seem like they did that because they're on the hook for huge amounts.
They went and hired all of the same analysts that predicted that 2020 prices would continue to go on forever.
No. Oh my God.
Demand for these things will be forever. And then it wasn't.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. They have to do something about it.
They're going to get someone's going to get their money.
Someone is going
to. They're probably going to settle.
I think
I think it's my mind, this is the last kind of bit on my end, was that I think they're pushing this forward because they weren't getting paid. Because typically suppliers will go out of their way to work with the buyers.
Yeah.
So because they don't want to lose. I mean, they made a whole product line.
They did. They invested a ton of time.
Ton of money into this thing, and they won't go and not defame, but put the company they're supplying in a negative light unless this is the last straw.
It is true.
They've been probably trying to work with them or make some sort of concession. Okay, maybe you can't make this much, but can we reach somewhat of an agreement, and then it's like, okay, well, they're not even meeting that like compromise.
Yeah.
Bring it out to the public. Let the lawyers decide.
I do agree with you on that because like it is to the supplier's best interest that your business works.
Yes, because they want, it's like if you're doing really well, then you order more product and then they can get more money.
Yes, yes. But yes, I would want to know from our audience what they think about this. Are they a Prime enjoyer?
I honestly can't really drink Prime. I think it's the sugar. Because I tried it, like the flavors, and I'm like, it tastes good, but like I feel like the sugar that they use, the fake sugar, really like makes me itchy, I guess.
I don't remember the last time I had Prime. I think I've only had Prime like 2 times.
I've had it like when it originally came out, or like a few times after that, but not really so much afterwards.
Yeah, same. And it's stocked everywhere. Like legitimately, yeah, it's stocked like everywhere.
Target, any type of like gas station.
I do wonder if they're discounting it. Oh yeah,
there's no way.
Yeah. Okay, but yes, let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below.